So this text message I received on 1/3/13, which is 2013. I'm saying that so everybody could know the date, even if you watch this later on. And his brother hit me and was just like, asking me how much the training costs, give me his name, which I just blurted out. He said he's been emailing me for about a year from time to time because things are not getting any better for him. He said just about 3 days ago, I was going to kill myself. I had my gun and everything and pulled it out in front of my sister crying and all, but she took it from me. I feel like I have nothing to give myself, which is just cut off, but I'm reading it. And I don't want to feel that way. I need help bad. I really need you to respond to me whenever you can, if possible. We have talked since then, but this is the stuff that I'm talking about that gets me to come back into training people because I feel like there's a lot of people in the same predicament. They might not have a gun to their head, but they got the gun in a different form, not having no direction, but not understanding what they can do. See, everybody that I come across doesn't necessarily sign up with the training, and I come across a lot of people, and I'm not so looking to train a lot of people. Every year I take time out to do training and show people what's going on, but I run my own business. But I feel like this is my motivation. I wasn't even thinking about talking about doing any training early this year or anything until I got this text message because of the fact that this is kind of near and dear to my heart because a lot of people are out there that suffering. You see what I'm saying? I was one of them people that was in the hood. I was in New York. I was in Jersey. I was going back and forth. You know what I mean? When people thought I was supposed to be in school, I was leaving Jersey high school to go to New York to do some things and get back late at night, and nobody knew what I was doing. Because I thought that was the only way. It's a lot of things that's going on out there, and it's not a hood thing, a urban community thing. This is in general. I don't go to just train people from a certain area or people from a certain race, nationality, or whatever the case may be. My training works across the board, but you got to treat it as a business. So something like this, where you got this person talking about killing himself because he feels like he's so down. I feel like half of the times it's just the perception of what you think you should be at in the first place. And what I mean by that is a lot of times y'all feel like if you don't have X, Y, and Z, then you're not anything. You see somebody on TV that got the chains, the money, all that stuff, and that's where you want to be. But a lot of times those people put themselves in that position. Either they worked hard for it, sometimes they backstab somebody. Whatever they did, they put themselves in that position. And that's not your position at the time. Everybody's not in the biggest city in the world. Everybody doesn't have a lot of people around them. But there's certain things you can do with what you have. And everybody got a cell phone now. Everybody can get to internet. It's not 2001 anymore. So it's a little bit different. But just to go into this, I just wanted to show you this is my motivation. Because people always say, you're only doing this so you can make money. You're only doing this so you can exploit people, whatever the case may be. I never had to worry about those two things. If you paid attention to me for the past 4 years online, as far as videos and stuff like that, I live a good life because even when I was younger, I always had my own mind. I never followed what everybody subscribed to. I had the 5% Nation here. I had, all types of different family members telling me this, that, but I always looked at what I felt, what wasn't right to me, and what was common sense. Even if I was doing wrong, even if I was doing wrong, because I'm not a saint. Nobody's a saint. But I definitely know that this internet marketing, the things that I do in my business work, it generates money. I also know that I'm going to have people that's going to say something negative, be hateful, spiteful, things of that nature, because it's just they don't understand themselves. I don't have time to sit back and talk about somebody else. A lot of times, we're not independent thinkers. So this year, along with the training, I'm trying to develop some independent thinkers.